As we return to the series no one expected, and probably no one wanted. Yes, we're back in Star Wars, The Old Republic. And everything's super. Anyway, mostly returned to do the whole new, what was it, 5.10 now? Which honestly isn't bad. It's a bit short, but then again, that's how most of the new content is, because that way they can release a bit of it, then make you wait, then release a bit more. Fun times. But anyway, I decided I might as well record again. It's been, I don't know, ages since I recorded this. Like almost 2 years now, I think. And oh god, I forgot how limited things are on this character's legacy. Don't even have a freaking Galactic Trading Network now. Don't have half my stuff. Don't even have maxed out rocket boost. Don't even have no cooldown on my quick travel. Everything's so limited. Don't even have my legacy of sacrifice. Which honestly, I don't really had to use too much. Since they made companions able to be all classes. Usually I can survive most things, unless... Though I have been having issues with my ranged companions healing. Like, they'll stay, like, all the way back heal. And I'll be over here fighting. And then their healers won't reach me, and they'll just stay over there. It's a bit annoying. Yeah, I could go straight over to the Shadow of Heaven stuff. Because I am technically in the level range. But we still have so much of the story to do. Because we have Hoth to do. I do not like Hoth. I really don't like Hoth. Because Hoth is basically just snow. What is this? Purchase of Legacy per priority transfer person or starship. I mean, I don't have that. Get that for a while. I mean, I could technically buy that, but I don't have the level. And everything's too expensive for cartel coins. Ugh. Technically, I could get a few cartel coins if I really want to. Because all I would have to do is... There's training. There's another training. I already technically did the Jedi stuff for some reason. Guess I needed to fill cartel coins. I don't remember doing that. I also don't remember doing that but I did do the trooper one, but still. I guess that is enough for 60. Which would be enough to buy something in the unlocks. But anyway, Half. And by the way, the ship's almost practically useless now.
My lord, I am docked at the space station above Hoth.
Very good. Now that Admiral Monk and the War Trust have fallen to your might, all that remains is Jedi Knight Zerinder. Zerinder has dedicated himself to the Republic like no other. He's led our enemies to many cunning victories. Not only is he a symbol of inspiration for the Republic, he's been a thorn in my side for a long time.
So why is he on this crappy planet?
Do you know what he's trying to achieve here?
Intelligence reports suggest that he has brought his troop of elite special ops to seek a secret superweapon. I can uncover no information about this weapon, only that it was lost in the wreckage of one of the crashed starships from the war.
So, should I get...
Maybe we can use the Republic's toy against them.
Perhaps. If Zerinder wants it, it must be very powerful. His death is the goal, but if the weapon can be salvaged, all the better. Your contact on the surface is Commander Lanklin. He's been tracking Zerinder and should be ready to meet you at the Imperial base. The commander occasionally bites off more than he can chew, but he's been warned that this mission cannot afford anything less than perfection. Zerinder is the last of your targets. Report to me when you know the nature of the superweapon he seeks. Get this right, apprentice.
Hoth. Back in the day, I managed to escape assignment here. It chills my bones just to be in orbit above this frigid planet.
Yeah,
yeah, you should leave me on the ship. I think I'm fighting off a cold.
Forget those cowards, my lord. A little snow won't stop me. I'm ready for action.
The soldier mirrors my attitude, Master. I want to consume every experience I can.
Still love you. So, here's the thing. Hoth sucks. Painful to look at, it's full of snow. Yeah. And so I have to constantly remember if I'm actually going to be recording. God, make sure the music volume's down to nothing. Because can't have Star Wars music. All them copyright claims. Also, you know, if they were getting approval. Well, let's see, how is that these days? Not terrible. Yeah, I can't really summon them on the ship when they're on the ship. I sort of liked back when there was the old system where it just went to 10 and all you had to do was basically make the right choices, or if you made the wrong choices you just toss gifts at them. Nowadays it's much more complicated. It's like, oh god, and you get them all the way up to like 50. It's gonna take forever. I don't know if them up to 50 on my main. Legacy and everything. Hopefully everything's aligned where it should be. Yeah, I forgot I was a Sith Marauder. I thought I was a Sith Juggernaut. Interesting. I'm not even sure if that's aligned how I want. Anyway, it's been long enough. Let's continue this. Also, loading screens take forever. Because my computer hates me. So for the most part, we're going to be skipping them. Wait. Pretty sure my computer's even gotten worse at loading. Playing this game in general. Since the last time I've recorded. How was 2 years ago. Yeah, like my frames stutter a lot. Ah, yes, the story mission.
Welcome to the Adama space station, my lord. I'm Ensign Rail. I gather this visit is because you'll be travelling through to the surface of Hoth.
Obviously.
That's the intent.
I'll be scanning you so I can customize your cold weather equipment. Then I'll arrange your briefing. There we are. As you're on the VIP list, Lieutenant Halpern will brief you. He's in the theatre. Good day.
Well, I guess we should go talk to him.
Attention, a lord is present. At ease. Let's get this started. Ostensibly, the conflict on Hoth is over salvage from a battle that happened above the planet. In reality, it is our trap for the Republic.
So, the salvage is worthless. Or is it just too hard to get to?
A bit of each. There is a fairly major pirate force that holds much of what the Republic wishes to recover. The Imperial plan is not to gain ground, but rather to make the battle as costly as possible to the Republic. We want our forces small and mobile, and while the Republic keeps chasing victory, we bleed them dry of personnel and equipment.
I've heard enough here.
Very good, my lord.
My lord, forgive the interruption. I brought your cold weather equipment.
Oh,
We were just finishing, Ensign.
This should keep your core body temperature up. When you're ready, report to a pilot in the shuttle bay for transport to the planet.
Colonel Vanis at Dawn Base will be waiting for you. Good luck down there.
Increases my elementary system by 10%. Of course, I don't think it's really that great for me. Do you need to upgrade my armor at some point? I guess I would just buy it. I was like, I don't have any currency. I was like, why would you 1,000 of my credits? I guess I used them traveling now. Oh well. Oh yay, more loading. Oh yeah, and they changed this now. This is a new... Oh, didn't take as long as I expected.
The planet awaits, my lord. Commander Triton will want to meet with you.
My briefing said I was to meet a Colonel Vanis.
I don't know anything about that. Commander Triton's the one listed as in charge now. I'm sure he can fill you in on the story. I need to de-ice the shuttle here.
Yeah, I actually added the over bar, so now I have even more mounts on this silly thing. Because mounts... So it's a bit different than my hour bar because I don't have my walker or my tauntaun. Speaking of tauntauns, I can get tauntaun now. But I'm not
We can't
sure
win,
I
sir.
really wanna
I
go
don't
through the
understand why
process.
we stay.
Ooh, a lore object. Ah, yes, the chest. Chest.
Your advice boils down to doing nothing, and that I cannot do.
Sir, I respect your bravery, but if you see this through personally, you will be dead. And whose leadership will we have then? My lord, we're glad you've arrived. May I introduce Commander Triton, and myself, a humble captain, corps name Udrus.
Lieutenant Halpin sent word you would be coming, and we've never had greater need of you.
Colonel Vanis, the commander of this base, is missing. We fear he's dead, along with all the most experienced men from this base.
Bring me up to speed.
The Colonel went out to investigate evidence of a possible spy probe near the ice lake. He was under heavy guard.
We received a distress call. It was obvious he found trouble.
Why would the Colonel himself go out to investigate?
Scout 1 to Dawn Base! Heavy casualties! Taking heavy casualties! We're under attack! We can't see them!
I don't like the sound of that.
This is what I was trying to tell the commander. We've lost 2 rescue teams already.
But we can't simply cower in our base when the mission is to damage and exhaust the Republic.
And our men can't do it. Commander, this visit is a gift to us from fate.
I will go if the ranking officer wishes.
Udrus presumes much, but he's right. You're the Colonel's only chance.
Our best case scenario is that Colonel Vanis' communications tipped off the Republic, and he's gone quiet.
But if I were out in that cold, I'd have called for a rescue. If you can find the Colonel, everyone on this base is in your debt.
Can't remember if this was relevant the last time we played or not, but the dark side system. Because now, I think it used to be only go up to 10,000, now it goes up to 100,000. Which means it takes even longer to get up to Dark 5. But there's that dark side system where you commit to it and basically any quest you do gives you dark side points. Even if you don't make a dark side decision, it just all adds up. So I can't really, well, technically I could, but it would take even longer now. Going back to the Black Tower and running it over and over and over for dark side points is how we used to get up to Dark 5. Now we back it or just rest. Unless we really want to get up there. Also, the weekly heroics. I don't really think at the moment. Well, here's a few things I saw. Okay, this one here is easy. Everything else is a bit honestly tedious. Like, honestly tedious.
You desire more power? Good. Remember, peace is a lie.
Where's I going? Get more better modifications. I think I could get 55 ones now. Which means I need to go back to eventually. That's the container. Wait, yes we do. We totally need to go in. Cause Sith Warrior phase.
I seek Commander Lanklin.
My lord, I am Ensign Slint, Commander Lanklin's second-in-command. You've arrived sooner than expected. The commander is in the field, tracking Jedi Zerender, but has failed to report in. His tracer beacon hasn't moved for quite some time.
Sounds like he was careless.
One doesn't have to be careless on Hoth to fall victim. This planet is a pitfall of hazards. There's a massive Republic presence, and all manner of power-hungry alien pirates. Our forces are stretched thin, A rescue party for Commander Lanklin would take several days to put together.
I cannot afford delays. You and Lanklin are taxing my patience.
Apologies, my lord. I believe the commander was successfully tracking the target. I'm not sure what went wrong. Here is the location indicated by the tracer beacon. It's in hostile territory. There are rumors of a heavily defended pirate stronghold in that sector. It will be hard to get in.
The tougher, the better.
I hope you are successful, my lord. The pirates hate the Empire. If Commander Lanklin has fallen into their clutches, I hate to think what's happened.
Not really my problem. How to begin? I guess that was technically from our decisions on the ship. There's some more dark side points. And this thing's actually relevant to, well, what we're doing, so. And elevators. There's elevators everywhere. Yep, that lag. Kicking in. It used to be. So.
What can I get for you?
Tundra Tauntaun.
Come back anytime.
Your money's always good here.
Now then. You can technically buy it. If you just buy all of this. That's like 1.5 million if you add up that all those stuff. But it's not worth buying those. Oh, jeez, no. Just need like, I don't know. Okay, seriously. Buy way too many of these damn things. That's a bit more than I wanted to pay, but oh well. Get my money back.
Come again.
Design or crash probably. Don't see anything. Except for yours.
Nothing but a bunch of namby-pamby cowards on this frozen rock. Think I like hearing me teeth chatter and knees knock, my sweat freeze and breath blind me? Not a scrap. But I got a job to do, and by gum I aim to do it.
I'm glad I'm not you.
Whoa, sorry about that, my lord, didn't see you. Kinda snowblind, I guess. None of those remarks were aimed at you. In fact, my mission calls for someone of your obvious capabilities. Colonel Vanis left orders to stop the Republic from tracking our deployments here. I figured out the enemy's MO, but need the firepower to squash it.
What would have to be done?
Republic scouts have set up a series of short-range relays. Need to activate one to jam their communications. Can't activate without a data card from one of the scouts. Gonna have to get one of them the old-fashioned way. You game?
It'll be done before you know it.
You're a lifesaver. Republic scouts range around the lower ruins, spying on us and disappearing. Get a data card off one of them, and then find one of their relay consoles in the outer edge. I'll be here and can jam their relays once you're done.
And away we go. So, everything's over there. Well, those ones are. We need to make a small stop over here. So we go over here to the Tauntaun nest. Yay, Tauntauns. So, go over here, you feed one. You fed. So you go to the next one. You fed. Go to the next one. And you fed. I forget the cooldown. What is it? I think it's like around an hour or two. But yeah. Is that orange? Oh, come on. Jump this thing. If you're successful, a Tauntaun shows up, you have to defend it from a Wampa. You do that, you get 1 day. You have to do that 15 times. The problem, though, is there's like an hour cooldown on the nest, and you don't always get success rating for that. I think for the most part, you only really get like usually maybe 1 Tauntaun per nest out of the 3. Can't remember if it is possible to get 2 or not.
Not there.
Gives benefits, which we don't really have, so there's no bonus there, so good half sucks. And we have the tabs. Towers and chests.
Stop slacking.
I know the universe. That's legacy.
Master, when we return to the ship, I'd appreciate some time to talk.
Still bothers me though that they want to go. Like seriously, once you go to the Knights of the Eternal Throne, Fallen Empire stuff, the ship is about as useful as well. You hardly ever need to go back to the ship. I mean, you don't even really need to go to the ship for the most part. You can just go over here to this galaxy map and just boop everywhere you need to go. One of my favorites.
slacking.
Blinding white for hours. Sometimes you're going to a cave. It'll be less blinding white, but still. There's a lot of snow and ice everywhere. I was going to cut some of the tedious bits out, but oh well. Alan, remember, walking is for poor people.
I found Colonel Vanis. He was dead, murdered by Republic Tals.
Tals. That would make sense. Cold adapted, Republic aligned. I've not killed their kind before. What about you, Commander?
What? Yes, of course.
The base awaits your orders, Commander.
We are having deep morale issues in the forward outpost. I must show them that we can triumph without Colonel Vanis. Now is the time for reprisals. These chittering animals will not get away with this. I want 10 of the Republic to suffer for every one of ours dead. I want every last Tolls wiped out, their heads on sticks out in the frost.
Anything you'd like to add?
The main thrust of the plan is sensible, but given our limited knowledge, I suggest the plan be refined before use. A covert action is advisable, or we'll end up wiping out one group and causing the rest to go into hiding. I have data arrays we could install in their communications link. If we did that, we could locate and estimate their numbers before we hit them.
Nah, we're just...
Killing is reliable. Technology isn't.
That sounds like a lesson gleaned from a life far more interesting than mine.
Commander! Come in, Commander!
Go ahead, Scout 5.
We found a nest of Tolls on the ice lake. Too many to engage. Transmitting coordinates now.
Perfect timing. Brutally slaughtering a few dozen should sow fear throughout their little cabal.
No, it won't.
When you're done, report to the forward outpost. It's closer to the lake, and the men there can see your success in person.
flexing, yeah. Sure, go murder them. I'm sure they'll respect that. It's the host. I refer to this occasionally. The whole Skyrim dilemma I had. Well, basically, nothing really respects your level or your stats. Like, we're a Dark Lord of the Sith. Yeah, that's fine and all, but nothing really respects that. I mean, some of the douchebags threw a snowball at me. Yeah, so has the shiny Christmas or Life Day tag thing. Good for him. We douchebag threw snowballs at me. Oh yeah, I don't have that fun thing on this character. That's unfortunate.
You're done great. Got the activation signal from the Republic data relay, and we're already jamming their comm. Thanks to you, things are getting hot round here.
So now then, we could get bots with who knows what inside. Or we could get boots that are not as good as mine. Oh, why these here for companions? Oh, well that's just silly. Because companions don't need armor anymore. Where am I going? I need to go down there. Well, we can cut the video until we get down. Yay. Okay. Evasive maneuvers. And into the Sith Warrior phase.
Stop slacking. Stop slacking.
much of a sale, but okay.
My lord, is that you? I heard the sounds of battle outside and grew hopeful.
I was going to say, but wait, he's a cyborg. Cyborgs can't have facial hair. For some reason, they don't have the facial hair option. Anyway.
Your capture is a disgrace. You're lucky I don't gut you right here.
Please, my lord, I beg your tolerance. Jedi Zerender is a crafty adversary. I thought I was tracking him and his men when I found myself led into a pirate ambush. It seems he had the Republic's elite Tal's commandos lure me off his trail. The Tals are unmatched trackers, highly cunning.
Zerender outsmarted you, and you failed your mission.
I have no idea how he knew. I did everything right. I can tell you this. If Zerender's been given command of the Tals, this weapon he's after must be supremely important. I know where the Tals' headquarters is located. Maybe you can force one of them to confess what Zerender's after.
So, oh no, he couldn't have just sensed you? But he's a Jedi. Pretty sure he caught on that something was amiss.
I suppose that will have to suffice.
I wish there was more I could do. I hope this lead makes up for my blunder. I'll rendezvous with you at the outpost in the next sector, and we can update Lord Barris.
Okay. So I have to go murder more towers, you're saying. Hey, Jace's in. What up? You can't mount it. Well. Yes, one thing I forgot to mention is nowadays there's friggin' Spirit Parting 4 and 5 for some bloody reason. Like, so we're going 110% faster, you go 120 and 130. Like, it's a bit much to pay for, 10% speed increase. I was riding my little putt-putt. One thing that bothers me about this one, though, is it doesn't have the same tone as the other ones. As the game locks up while I try to open my frickin' vehicle menu. Oh, where is it? Like this one. I love that little honk honk. Also, it slightly reminds me of like Earthworm Jim's rocket thingy. Okay, so we need to defeat Towers ambush.
Stop slacking.
Better than my lightsabers because it's level 50 set. I really need to go back to that fleet and actually get upgrades. They could, but it's not really worth it yet, so... fine. Our group will be done with it, but there's a small.
Stop slacking.
Use a flame shot or not. Now we have to go back. Like, can I fast draw that? Technically, yeah.
Hello. Good to see you, my lord. We had feared the worst.
Good work. Has the base been informed? How is morale there?
Gentlemen, the commander wants to know how we feel about the tolls being struck down.
Excellent. That's a sound I've not heard in some time. And I understand one of our patrols spotted towels that fled rather than fight. The tides of war are with us.
They're probably just standing there. You're probably seeing things.
Your men smell blood. Time to deliver it to them.
I couldn't agree more. We have devised a plan to put the Tals in position for a killing blow. Their supplies, weapons, medical equipment, and the high-calorie food they require, all of it is stored in one central location. They may be adapted to the cold, but without their supplies, they wouldn't last a week. So we will destroy their cache.
So instead of fighting Tals, you want us to fight hungry, angry Tals?
They should be able to mount one counterattack before hunger weakens them. If I were them, and suddenly without food, I would raid this base. So we will amplify our defenses here and spring the trap shut. Unfortunately, getting at their supplies may be difficult. They are in a series of ice caves overrun by Wampers.
The tougher, the better.
If that is the case, I suggest an alternative.
Of course you do.
We are desperately short on supplies here. If you could bring back all you find, it could make a valuable difference.
But we'd need over 100 kilos of food alone. How would anyone carry that and still fight?
Does it have a dark or a light side choice? Meh.
You'd be surprised how much I can carry.
Daring, my lord. I hope you're making the right call. Take anything of theirs that gives them aid or comfort. Make them come crawling. Let them know who the masters of this miserable world are.
I don't know, helping. There's a route. And these routes. God, my routes are 32 and 35. It didn't correlate out all the way with that. Great. It's
You're not dead.
towers and wonders. Now I have to cover this stuff. As my frames die. I just press lock. Stop that.
You're not dead.
When you're going to leave the planet, it's like, hey, you know what you need to do? You need to stay here for another couple hours. But it's like, I just spent the entire time here. Nope, you need to stay here. So,
You're not dead.
Which I suppose you could technically make money off of, but you'd need quite a bit to make money off of it. Oh yeah, Jason does like weapons, so
I'll savor it.
Seeing that you do. Might as well take that. Now then, crypto. 4 months isn't terrible, honestly. So wait, am I going back though, or No, I'm going back then. Now then, this should hopefully be enough that I can now move on to the next step in the video. Yeah, I do like that version of the skiff. Now, any problems I can't. It plays the, if you use the Mount Flourish thing, it plays the Katina music. Which, you know, I can't really do because... Yeah, that whole Star Wars music copyright thing.
Here, let it not be said that carrying such a load through Wampas is impossible.
Yes, my lord. You'll be pleased to know that we have kept up our end of the plan.
The base is prepared for war. We have security fields, sensors, anti-personnel guns. We'll obliterate any Tulls that dares approach.
Commander! Commander! There's reports of a Tull's attack.
Excellent. What wing are they headed for?
No wing, sir. They're at the power station. They're overrunning the guards. They brought bombs.
These Tulls have no fear. Even when their army is at its last breath, they want to take us down with them.
If they kill the power station, we'll have no heat. We'll have to evacuate or we won't last past nightfall.
Don't tell me you didn't think of this.
The station's guards won't be able to hold off the entire Tull's force.
I'll call for reinforcements from Adamus Orbital. They should be able to land within the hour. Just get to that power station, and quickly.
Yeah, I thought we were about done. What do you want?
O kakiza spida perupa, kadwa shiniko higa danulia.
He needs my
Ni
help.
at ambumpa boshura mokili mokranki.
Towns.
Buka kampak nijit, tonka yiliska chanaga.
Don't worry, the Empire will not make the mistake of hiring you again.
Che chopa kuma ni umpi but malia bedwana ni bobo. Chikos pa ini gudad ijigliska chanagawa.
Tell you why we do recover it.
Kabanotase makipuna, malituta odmishka.
I will happily face this danger.
Pagthra wanawaga mi bunawa duetwipe. Buka kampak nijit, tonka yiliska chanaga.
Somewhere. Gotcha. So here's that. It's right over there. Convenient. No close then. Now we're about to level up too. It's on. Anyway, I suppose I'll continue in this video, but next video we finish up here, move on to